Did you ever think a single song could spark an $800 million lawsuit? Well, Carrie Underwood versus The View is turning into one of the most explosive celebrity legal battles we've ever seen. The country music superstar is taking on one of the biggest talk shows in America, and the fallout is shaking Hollywood to its core. The View isn't just worried about the money. Nope, they're reportedly begging Carrie to drop the lawsuit because this case could expose the messy underbelly of Hollywood and change media forever. So what really happened? And why is this more than just a celebrity feud? How did we get here? To fully grasp the gravity of this lawsuit, we need to rewind and look at the bigger picture. This isn't just a case of Carrie Underwood versus The View. This is about celebrity reputations, political divisions, cancel culture, media accountability, and Hollywood's double standards. In today's world, where every move a celebrity makes is dissected, it's easy for a seemingly simple act, like singing at an inauguration, to become a career-defining controversy. And in Carrie Underwood's case, that's exactly what happened. Carrie Underwood's political neutrality. One of the most shocking aspects of this entire situation is that Carrie Underwood has never been a political figure. Unlike many artists who openly endorse political candidates or movements, Carrie has spent her career staying out of politics. She has built a fan base that spans across political lines, attracting both conservative and liberal country music lovers. This neutrality has been one of her biggest strengths, allowing her to avoid the controversies that have hurt other artists. That is, until she unknowingly stepped into a political minefield. The event that started it all, Trump's inauguration. Let's set the stage. It's Inauguration Day for Donald Trump, the 45th President of the United States. As tradition goes, major artists are invited to perform as part of the celebrations. The goal? Unity, patriotism, a peaceful transfer of power. It's supposed to be a non-political event, at least in theory. Carrie Underwood was invited to perform America the Beautiful, a classic, patriotic song. A song that, under normal circumstances, shouldn't be controversial at all. From Carrie's perspective, this was not about politics. It was about honoring her country through music. She did not endorse Trump. She did not make a political statement. She simply sang a song. But in today's climate, that was enough to ignite a firestorm. Public reaction was a social media meltdown. The moment Carrie's performance was announced, Twitter exploded. Left-wing critics saw her appearance as an endorsement of Trump. Some conservative fans defended her, arguing that performing at an inauguration should not be seen as a political act. But the backlash was swift and brutal. The social media uproar. People started calling her a sellout and a traitor for even agreeing to perform. Boycott campaigns against her music began to spread. Some fans demanded she apologize, while others rushed to defend her. What should have been a simple performance turned into a cultural war. And the controversy didn't stop there because The View took things to another level. As expected, The View covered the controversy on air. But rather than just discussing the backlash, the hosts went for the jugular. One of the hosts sarcastically remarked, "I personally wouldn't do it, but I'd love for you to do a roast at the Trump inauguration." Another, Sunny Hostin, took it even further, saying, "How can you say you love your country while normalizing a convicted felon who, in my opinion, wants to destroy it?" Their tone was not just critical, it was accusatory. They didn't just question her decision, they painted her as complicit in Trump's presidency. This is where the legal battle begins. So, was this just political commentary, or did The View cross a legal line? The View's argument. The hosts were expressing opinions, which is protected under free speech. Carrie is a public figure, meaning she should expect scrutiny. Carrie's argument. The comments implied that she was supporting Trump's policies, which she never did. The accusations were damaging to her brand and career. This wasn't fair criticism, it was defamation. Which brings us to the $800 million lawsuit. Carrie Underwood isn't just suing for money, she's suing to protect her name. Her legal team argues that The View's comments harmed her career, leading to financial losses. The lawsuit is about holding the media accountable for irresponsible statements. If The View is allowed to make accusations like this without consequences, what's stopping other media outlets from doing the same? And this is where things get really interesting because The View is panicking. According to multiple sources, The View is desperate to avoid going to trial. ABC executives are scrambling behind the scenes. The hosts are reportedly walking on eggshells, afraid of making things worse. They do not want this lawsuit to go forward because if it does, it could expose the dark side of Hollywood talk shows. Carrie Underwood's performance at Trump's inauguration didn't just spark social media outrage, it became a major talking point on The View. And let's be clear, they did not hold back. What The View hosts said. During a heated segment, the hosts mocked and condemned Carrie's decision to perform. One host sarcastically remarked, "I personally wouldn't do it, but I'd love for you to do a roast at the Trump inauguration." Sunny Hostin took it even further, saying, "How can you say you love your country while normalizing a convicted felon who, in my opinion, wants to destroy it?" This wasn't just criticism, it was accusation. They framed Carrie as complicit in Trump's presidency, painting presenting her as a political figure rather than just an artist performing a patriotic song. This lawsuit isn't just about hurt feelings, it's about whether The View crossed a legal line. The View's argument was that as a public figure, Carrie should expect scrutiny. The hosts were simply sharing opinions, not making false statements of fact. Carrie Underwood's argument was that of defamation. The implication that she normalized a convicted felon was misleading, as Trump was not convicted of any crimes at that time. The accusations went beyond criticism, damaging her career and reputation. This is why Carrie's $800 million lawsuit is so important. It's not just about her. If she wins, it could change how the media talks about public figures forever. Carrie Underwood isn't just suing The View for money. She's suing to protect her reputation. In the entertainment industry, image is everything. A single controversy can cost an artist millions, affecting brand deals, record sales, and concert revenue. Why $800 million? Carrie's legal team argues that she has suffered major financial losses due to the backlash. The View's comments damaged her public image, impacting her career. This lawsuit is about more than just compensation. It's about holding the media accountable for reckless defamation. The public response was a social media war. The lawsuit ignited a firestorm online. Fans launched the #StandWithCarrie campaign, showing overwhelming support. Conservative commentators praised her for taking a stand against media bias. Others worried that a legal victory for Carrie could set a dangerous precedent, restricting free speech in entertainment and media. This case isn't just about Carrie, it's about how much power the media should have when discussing public figures. Carrie Underwood's $800 million lawsuit has sent shockwaves through Hollywood, leaving ABC and The View in full-blown damage control mode. The View and ABC's are in desperate damage control. Behind the scenes, ABC executives are scrambling to contain the fallout. The lawsuit isn't just a financial threat. It could expose the inner workings of daytime talk shows and how they handle public figures. The hosts of The View are carefully crafting their statements, trying to avoid making things worse. ABC is terrified that if Carrie wins, it could set a precedent, allowing other celebrities to sue media outlets for defamation. Settling the case would be an admission of guilt, which ABC desperately wants to avoid. While Hollywood is in panic mode, the country music world is oddly quiet. Fellow country star John Rich called out artists for staying silent, saying, "There are several top-tier country artists who support Trump, but they're staying quiet to protect their careers." The reaction has been divided. Some publicly defended Carrie, arguing that an artist should have the right to perform wherever they want. Others distanced themselves, fearful of industry backlash and record label pressure. The View's desperation begging Carrie to drop the lawsuit. As pressure mounts, The View is reportedly pleading with Carrie Underwood to drop the lawsuit. How badly does ABC want this to go away? Behind closed doors, ABC is in full crisis mode. A lawsuit of this magnitude isn't just about money. It threatens to reshape how media outlets talk about public figures. The View's biggest concerns? Avoiding a legal precedent that could make future defamation lawsuits easier for celebrities, protecting their reputation from being permanently damaged, preventing a domino effect where more public figures start taking legal action against media personalities. They don't just want to settle, they want the lawsuit to disappear entirely before it goes to court. But here's the shocking twist. Reports suggest that The View's Sunny Hostin has reached out to Melania Trump in an attempt to salvage the situation. Why would she do this? Is she hoping Melania will convince Carrie to back down? Is this a last-ditch effort to control the narrative? Or does The View know something we don't? This unexpected move only fuels speculation about just how desperate ABC is to make this lawsuit go away. This lawsuit isn't just about Carrie Underwood versus The View. It has the potential to change the entire media landscape. Here's what's at stake. 1. This is bigger than just Carrie versus The View. If Carrie wins this case, it could force talk shows and media outlets to be far more cautious in how they criticize celebrities. The outcome could set a precedent, limiting how freely the press can discuss public figures without risking legal action. 2. The View and ABC are in full panic mode. ABC is trapped between two bad choices. They don't want to settle because that would be an admission of guilt, but they also don't want this to go to trial, where damaging details could emerge. Right now, they are desperate to make this lawsuit go away without setting a legal precedent that could open the floodgates for more defamation cases. 3. Hollywood is watching closely. Other celebrities are paying close attention to see if Carrie succeeds. It could encourage more stars to fight back against media narratives they believe are harmful. This lawsuit could reshape how entertainment journalism and political commentary intersect, making networks think twice before making bold claims about public figures. 4. This drama isn't over yet. The battle is just getting started. The next phase could include behind-the-scenes negotiations, settlements, or even a high-profile court case. And with The View's alleged plea to Melania Trump now in the mix, this controversy has taken an unexpected turn that could make things even more unpredictable. Should Carrie Underwood settle or fight? Is this a fight for justice, or is she overreacting? Will this case change Hollywood forever? What's your take? Drop your thoughts below. Like and subscribe for the next enthralling installment of Celebrity News.